Hi everybody, welcome to another week of Makers Monday. I am Anastasia Redloff, aka Stampin' Blondie, and I'm so excited to be back with my annual Christmas in July Facebook Live. Now last week, I took the week off because of the holiday, so I hope that if you are watching from the United States, I hope you had a wonderful Independence Day. It was great to have a 4-day weekend and relax, and I got so much stuff done, so it was great to have those extra 2 days off of work. But I am back now today, like I said, with my annual Christmas in July Makers Monday. I love Christmas in July. I love Christmas all around. It's such a fun time to gather with family and friends, and then also to craft projects for those that you love. So let me just make sure that I am live here on Facebook. I'm also live over on YouTube. So if you're watching on either one of those, comment, say hi, let me know where you're joining me from. It looks like I am good to go on Facebook. Hello, Carol, how are you? I hope you had a great weekend. There we go. Looks like I am live on both channels. So if you're watching, make sure to let me know. If you're watching this via replay, just comment replay and that you were able to join me this week. Like I said, I had a great Independence Day this past weekend. I had a great weekend. It was just nice to relax, and we had some landscaping done at my house, and I feel so bad because it is literally 107 degrees outside, but we have to have rocks put on our front yard. So thankfully, the landscaper came early in the morning and was able to knock it out before it got very, very hot outside. All right, so Christmas in July. Now, how many of you love to get a head start on your Christmas projects? I know that I do. As the holiday season tends to get closer and closer, there's so many things that get added to our list that we may not have time to create those Christmas cards or Christmas projects or any other type of holiday projects that you want to create for your loved ones. So now is the time to start thinking about your Christmas projects or cards and get a head start on those before the rush of the holiday season. Now today I'm going to create 3 projects featuring the Horse and Sleigh bundle. Now this is a brand new bundle. It was just released last week and is part of the Stampin' Up! Online exclusives offering. Now these mean these specific supplies that are offered in our online exclusives are not hosted in our catalog, so you will not see them published in any of our catalogs. They live exclusively online for you to be able to order straight from the Stampin' Up! Website. All right, let's go ahead and swap the camera. I just have a couple, actually one quick announcement, and then we will go ahead and jump into our projects here today. So the first thing I announced yesterday, my July card class to go. Now I am pairing up with my best friend, Leanne Curvin. She is a demonstrator in Florida. And we are bringing to you our first card class to go. This is featuring the Reach for the Stars bundle. Now this is in our annual catalog. This is what the stamp set looks like. I love this stamp set, and as for her living in Florida, she lives on the Space Coast, so on the side of Florida that has Kennedy Space Center. This is the perfect stamp set for us to start our card class to go. So the Reach for the Stars Cling stamp set, it is a clear photopolymer stamp set. It is offered in a bundle. So when you register for the class, you have the option to add on just the stamp set alone, or you can add on the bundle as well. So the Reach for the Stars is our bundle focus for the July card class to go. Now in this card class, you'll receive supplies to create 8 projects, 4 different designs to each of those designs. And I can show you quickly the 2 that I designed. So here are them. They're very fun, and I love the kind of the punny sentiments to go along with it, the greetings friend and the you're stellar. Now you'll also receive a half package of our Stargazing Designer Series paper. This is absolutely beautiful. I am totally loving these bright and bold colors for projects, but look at these like fun intergalactic looking pieces. And then the back side has other bright designs on there as well. So you receive a half a package, which this is actually a half package. So you'll receive a 6x12 package of designer series paper. You'll also receive a full package of the Tinsel Gems 4-pack. Now you can see I already love these, so I've been using these on some of my projects. So this is also included in your class kit. But the one thing that I love from this class kit the most is that you'll receive a half a package of the holographic trio specialty paper. Now this is, look at that shine. This is the holographic trio paper. You'll receive a half package. This is actually a quarter package, so double this. It's actually a 6x12 as well. And you receive this like silver holographic, this more kind of purple holographic. It's not really showing up on camera as much, but it has like a deep blue purple. And then this really like fun holographic like swipe kind of look to it. So this is all included in your class kit. If you're wanting to register, there is a link in the description of this video. And the deadline to register is July 28th. So this was just announced yesterday, so you have a little bit of time to register for this class. You can sign up with myself, or there is a link to email Leanne to be able to register for the class through her. So Reach for the Stars is our July card class to go. All right, now Prize Patrol. So each week I do something called Prize Patrol. If you are new here, welcome. All you have to do is share my video, comment that you shared, and then you're entered into Prize Patrol. It's that easy. Now, because I didn't have a Facebook Live last week, so I pulled a winner from my Facebook Live 2 weeks ago. The Prize Patrol for 2 weeks ago was a package of the adhesive-backed sparkle gems. Now these come in gold, silver, and black, and I showed you on my Facebook Live 2 weeks ago about changing the color of the silver sparkle gems, so you can go back and check that out. The winner for Prize Patrol is Margaret Duncan. So congratulations, Margaret. I'm not sure if I have your address. If you could message me, I could get this in the mail to you. So congratulations, Margaret. You are a Prize Patrol winner from 2 weeks ago. Now this week's Prize Patrol, we're keeping in the theme of Christmas in July, and these are the festive pearls. Now it's kind of hard to see, so I am going to open this because there is a completely hidden color of pearls in here. So festive pearls, we have red, like kind of a soft seafoam color, silver and gold for our festive pearls. So these will work great on the projects that we are making today, or any of your holiday projects that are coming up in the near future. So all you have to do is share this video, comment that you shared, and you're entered into Prize Patrol this week. All right. So let's go ahead and jump into our projects today. Like I mentioned, I am featuring the Horse and Sleigh stamp set. This is brand new, just released last week. So it was released on the 6th, so Thursday last week. But as a demonstrator, we get to pre-order select items. So this was one of the items. The Horse and Sleigh stamp set and coordinating dies are offered in a bundle. This is a photopolymer stamp set, meaning completely see-through and clear, so you can see exactly where you're stamping. And if you follow me a lot, you know that I love a good stamp set that has both sentiments and images to go along with it. Now the best part about this one is that you can really bring this image to life with the use of Stampin' Blends, and that's what we're going to be doing today. Now the images that are shown on the front cover here are at 80%. So they are a little bit smaller than the actual stamps themselves. So you'll notice when we get into that this, especially this one right here, is a lot bigger than what is just shown on this front cover here. Now also in the online exclusives, there were these adhesive backed snowflake assortment. Kind of a mouthful, but you get 2 sheets in one package, and they come in white, gold, and copper, and they come in 3 different sizes. We are going to be using all 3 colors on our projects today, and I'm also going to be featuring the One Horse Open Sleigh Designer Series paper. So this Designer Series paper really caught my eye because of its images and how easy it is to create very, very simple Christmas projects with just stamps and paper and ink. You don't need a fancy die cut machine to be able to create beautiful projects with this Designer Series paper. So it has, on one side, it has more of a scenery, and then the opposite side is just kind of basic images that you can cut and have various sizes of it, but this is kind of a one piece that you don't really want to cut too much, but we will cut into it. So you have these really nice scenery pieces. We're actually going to use, is this one of them that we're using or another one? It's kind of similar to this one. But these are very pretty Designer Series papers. I love this fox and how it looks like it's all snowy. Actually, that's the piece we're going to use today. But we're going to use this deer as well. So very pretty Designer Series paper that you could just stamp like Merry Christmas right on here and be completely done with your project. All you have to do is adhere to a piece of cardstock. Maybe if you want to add an embellishment, you don't have to, but that would be a very simple Christmas card for beginner stampers or those that are very busy during the holiday season but still want to get out a great Christmas project. All right, don't forget, on my website each week, stampinblondie.com, I offer a free project PDF tutorial of the 3 projects that I'm creating here today. You can print this out, and it has all of the item names, numbers, prices, and the dimensions of the 3 projects. So it is dual-sided, don't forget the back side, of the 3 projects that we're gonna create here today. So you can print this out and follow along with Makers Monday and create your own Christmas in July projects. Now, speaking of those projects, today we're going to be creating those 3 projects, and they're going to go from beginner, intermediate to more of an advanced stamper. And when I say advanced, this is not still a you have to have a PhD in crafting to create these projects. These are still great for all skill levels, no matter what level you are. But I started out more basic, and then we're going to work our way up. So our first project, this is the one that I had mentioned, that is more for the basic stamper or anybody looking for a quick and simple project. That Designer Series paper, a simple stamp, and a couple of embellishments, and this is a beautiful project. Our next one after that, we have this one here with the addition of some gold Designer Series paper and just cutting up the scene to be 4 different panels. And adding the red sentiment really just makes that pop. And while this is, I wouldn't say this is a very hard project, but just a step up from this first one because you're doing a little bit more cutting. That's what I'll say for that one. And then I love, love, love faux shaker cards. Now, who does not know what a faux shaker card is? Well, if you don't, I'm going to show you what that is today. So here is what is called a faux shaker card. So you have, I'm going to shake it, so it has these little, these are the loose silver sequins down here at the bottom, and you can still open it like a regular card. And I'll show you exactly how simple it is to create a faux shaker card. Now, I'm calling this one more the advanced project because we will be doing some die cutting on the horse, but that is very simple as well. You could even hand cut that out if you want. All right, let's jump into our projects here today. So if you are wanting to create these projects at home, don't forget each week I offer these projects, excuse me, these projects as a class to go. So you can place an order on my website, $35, and you get to receive all 3 of these class kits here today. So I'll show you what they look like. You get all of the project pieces. This is what they would come. You get all the project pieces if you use the host code that is at the bottom of your screen. If you place an order of $50 or more, I will send you a package of those adhesive backed snowflake assortments. So you get a free embellishment of the week is what we are going to focus on today with those embellishments. All right, a piece of early espresso cardstock. Now you probably are thinking, hey, that's not really a Christmas color. Who says Christmas has to be traditional red and green? I love to make Christmas cards that are blues and purples and pinks. They don't just have to be green and red. It's fun to kind of get out of that realm of just those traditional colors and create something else. All right, so we have a piece of our designer series paper. The dimensions are on that project PDF. Now what I did, because this whole scene is 6 by 6, and this is a 3 3/4 inch wide piece of paper. So what I did is I took an inch off of each side, so then it was 4 inches wide. And then I just trimmed it on each side to make it 3 3/4 wide. That's the best way that I have found to be able to make sure that whatever is the focal point that you want in the middle of your paper, that you're not cutting half of it off and you have like half a deer on your project. So just try to trim from the outside in until you get exactly the dimensions of the card that you want, and then you'll have that piece focused right in the middle there. All right, we're gonna adhere this to our card base. Now, like I said, this is more we're starting today with that beginner stamper card. So those that are looking for a quick and easy project, or those that just don't have a lot of time to create holiday cards. So our designer series paper right on top of a piece of crumb cake cardstock. I'm just making sure that's on there straight. On the back of that, we're gonna add Stampin' Dimensionals. Again, if you don't have dimensionals, you can just adhere this right down to your card base. So again, if you don't have a lot of supplies, you can just adhere it right down to the base and it'll still be an amazing project. Hello, Zoe, thank you for joining. I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you've been good. And I saw Barb was watching from Tucson. I hope you are staying in the cool inside like I am. We still haven't gotten any monsoons yet, and it's 107 degrees outside, and normally we have rain by now, so I don't know where all that rain's at. All right, this says sending warmth your way, and I'm gonna be using Early Espresso ink, and this is Petal Pink cardstock. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna ink up our stamp it right in the middle of our Petal Pink. And then on one end, we are just going to trim the end at an angle. There we go. You guys like my little charm? I got all of my team members these little charms, and I made them into scissor charms from my trip to Norway for the Stampin' Up! Incentive trip. So I made all of my team members those cute little scissor charms, and I just thought they were the perfect little thank you gift for being there and encouraging along the way. All right, our sentiment piece is going to line up with the edge of our crumb cake cardstock, and I'm gonna use our liquid glue just because if it's not right where I want it, I have a few seconds to kind of shift and shimmy it exactly where I want it to go. And then as a final touch on this project, the snowflake adhesives, we're going to add 2 of the small size copper snowflakes, one in the upper right and one there. And that is our first project. You can see how quick and simple this was to put together, very easy. And the best part about this layout is that with that designer series paper, you can swap out the paper, swap out the color of the cardstock, and you can create a ton of these cards from that one package of designer series paper and all of these snowflakes as well. So I hope you guys like our first project here today. Quick and simple, great for Christmas and July projects. Hi everybody, looks like I got disconnected from Facebook. Let's see if I'm connected again on here. Let me just give it a few seconds to restart, see if that works.